Okay children, in our last video we have done till module number 10. So today we are going to start module number 11. Go through the demo by yourself, it is very simple. Today we are going to solve question number A. So question number A says that 20 kg of sugar is to be packed in small packets, each containing 2.5 kg. How many packets will be made? So the total amount of sugar is 20 kg. Weight of each small packet is 2.5 kg, and how many such packets can be made from 20 kg of sugar? Now, first of all, what you need to remember is you'll start your answer by writing solution or answer. You will never start your answer with this or this or this. You will not start your answers with this. I have already repeatedly told you that these are not the starting point of any mathematical answer. You have to start it by writing answer or solution. Okay, now first of all, in word problems, what we do, we will write down what is already given. So total amount of sugar equal to 20 kg, that is given to us. Then what is the next set of data that we are given? That each small packet weighs 2.5 kg. So now weight of each small packet equal to 2.5 kg. But since this sentence went past this equal sign, what we will do, you'll put the equal sign just below it here. All the equal signs should align with each other. Okay, remember that point also. And we will write 2.5 kg. Now since this is in a mixed fraction, we will convert it into improper fraction, that is 2 into 2, 4 plus 1, 5 by 2 kg. Now the final mathematical sentence that we will use to find out the answer is total number of packets that can be made. Now this sentence you can all this sentence actually you can write in your own language also, but the grammar should be proper, the sentence should be grammatically correct. Okay, so you can also write total number of small packets that can be made from 20 kg, or total number of 2.5 kg packets that can be made from 20 kg. You can write any of these, still your sentence will be correct. Now this sentence ends here, so you will not put the equal sign here. Where will you put the equal sign? Somewhere about here, just below these two equal signs. This equal sign will come, and total number, how will we find out? 20 kg divided by this. So 20 divided by 5 by 2. Now in fraction division, what we do, we convert the division sign into a multiplication sign, and whatever is beyond the division sign, that means to the right hand side of the division sign, that gets reciprocated. So we will write the reciprocal of 5 by 2. That means reciprocal means numerator becomes denominator, denominator becomes numerator. That means it will be 2 by 5. Now 20 means 20 by 1. So this 5 cancels out 20 and 4 remains. So the answer will be 4 into 2, 8 packets. Okay, if you wish you can take a screenshot. If you wish you can pause the video and note down the correct answer. In the same way, you will solve all the 4 problems of module number 11. I'll give you the answers at the end of the video, don't worry about it. Now after that, we will complete the other word problems modules quickly, okay, because I have already told you the basic things. How will you start the answer, how will you write the sentences, and how will you put the equal signs below equal signs. See, when the equal signs align with each other, your page looks cleaner, okay. So after this we will go to module number 12, 13, 14. Those things we will do faster than this, okay. Module number 12 are also some word questions. Go through the demo by yourself. This is also very easy, you can understand easily. We are going to solve question number B here, and then I will give you the answers of A and C at the end of the video. So the question says a sum of rupees 540 is to be shared between Juju, Piju and Miju. It seems like they ran out of names, so all the names are rhyming, right? But get past this. This is just a question. Just think that there are three people, Juju, Piju and Miju. Juju gets 1/3. That means 1/3 of how much? 540. While Miju gets 1/5. That means 1/5 of 540. So how much did Piju get? Now the question is asking, the key question here is how much. That means you have to give the answer in rupees, not in fraction. So first of all, we will find out how much money did actually Juju and Miju get. Then we will subtract those amounts from 540 and we will get how much Piju gets. So let's start. Amount that Juju gets is what was Juju's share? Yes, 1/3 of rupees 540. So we will write like this. Rupees comes out, 1/3 of becomes multiplication sign, 54 and 0. So 3 can cancel this out. 1 times, 8 times and 0. So Juju gets rupees 180. Same way we will find out for Piju also. Sorry, Miju, not Piju. Miju is given in the question. Equal to 1/5 of rupees 540. So it will be rupees 1/5 into 540. So 5 cancels this out 1 times and I did something wrong, right? 108. Okay, so Juju gets rupees 180 and Miju gets rupees 108. So our concluding sentence, therefore amount that Piju gets is equal to rupees, the total was 540 minus this one 180 minus this much, that is 108. Do the calculation yourself and find out the answer. Don't worry, I'll give you the answer at the end of the video, but still if you wish you can pause the video and do the calculation and find out the answer yourself. Now let us move on to the next module. Okay, module number 13 are also some word problems. So the first two, A and B, this type of questions we have already discussed in module number 11 and 12. So I'm not going to discuss A and B. C, D and E are similar questions. So I'm going to discuss question number D of module number 13. So the question is asking you to subtract 5 2/12 from the sum of 18 2/3 and 5 7/6. So first of all you have to add this and this, and then whatever we find out we will have to subtract this from the sum. So what we can write here, module number 13, number D, subtract 5 2 by 12 from the sum of 18 2 by 3 and 5 7 by 6. So this is what you need to do. So first of all, what we will do, we'll break the bracket and convert all the fractions into improper fractions. Okay, so 18 into 3 gives us 8 3 is 24, 4 2 remains, 3 1 is 3, 4 5 54 plus 2 56. So 56 by 3 plus 5 6 are 30 plus 7 37 by 6. Break the bracket and write minus 12 into 5 is 60 plus 2 62 by 12. Now this is very clear that the LCM of 3, 6 and 12 will be 12, but still let us do it in the rough work. Okay, 3 6 12. Okay, first of all we will divide it by 2. Again we will divide it by 2. Then we will divide it by 3. So the LCM will be 3 into 2 6 into 2 12. So what we will do, we'll draw a line like this, write 12 at the denominator. So divide this 12 by 3, so 4 remains. 4 into 56 gives you 6 4s are 24, 4 2 remains, 4 5s are 20 plus 2 22, so 224 plus. Now divide 12 by 6, remains 2, so 2 into 37 into 2 gives you 2 7s are 14, 4 1 remains, 2 3s are 6, 74. So this is 74 minus 12 divided by 12 is 1, 1 into 62 is 62. So first of all what we will do, we will add this 74 and 224. So 4 plus 4 8, 7 plus 2 9 and 2. From this we will subtract 62. So this becomes 6, this becomes 3 and this comes down. So your answer will be 236 divided by 12. Now since 236 is an even number, we can cancel this out. 1, 1 and 8. Okay, again this and this are even numbers, so again we can cancel this out. 5 times is 10 and then 18 remains 59. So 59 into 2 is 118. So our answer will be 59 by 3. So this is how you are going to solve question number C, D and E. I'll give you the answers of all the questions in module number 13 at the end of the video. Okay children, look at the questions in module number 14. These are similar to what we did in module number 13. The last 3 questions, these are similar. So I will not waste time in explaining these things. These are very simple. You have been doing this since the last year. I'll directly give you the answers. Try it yourself and compare your answers if they are correct or not. Okay, now let us directly move on to module number 15 and module number 16. See, module number 15 and 16 both are almost same. The question is multiply and write the answer in the simplest or the lowest form. So the only difference being, in module number 15 a fraction is being multiplied by a natural number, and in module number 16 a fraction is being multiplied by another fraction. So we are going to solve question number F from module number 15 and question number C from module number 16. In module number 15, question number F says you have to multiply 2 by 7 with 5. So this 5 any natural number can be written as the natural number divided by 1. Now this is in the fractional form. So what we will do, we will just multiply numerator to numerator and denominator to denominator. So this will become 2 into 5 and 7 into 1. So 2 into 5 gives you 10 and 7 into 1 gives you 7. So this is the answer. This is how you are going to solve all the problems in module number 15. Now in module number 16, question number C, you are being asked to multiply 4 by 7 and 14 by 12. So first of all, let us write the prime factorization of each number. Okay, so 4 we can write 2 into 2 by 7 into 14 you can write 2 into 7 equal to 14, and 12 you can write 2 into 2 into 3, that is 2 into 3 into 2 is 6 into 2 12. Okay, now this 7 in the numerator and this 7 in the denominator gets cancelled out. These two 2's get cancelled out by these two 2's in the denominator. So in the numerator we are left with only 2, and in the denominator we are left with only 3. So this is the answer. So this is how you are going to solve all the problems in module number 16. Don't worry, I will be giving all the answers at the end of the video. Now let us start with module number 17 and module number 18. As you can see, module number 17 and module number 18 are very similar. The question is divide and write the answer in the simplest or lowest form. The only difference is in module number 17 you have to multiply two different improper fractions, or a improper fraction with a proper fraction, or two proper fractions. But in module number 18 you have to divide a improper fraction with a improper fraction. That's all. That is the only difference between module number 18 and module number 17. So we are going to solve quickly question number B from each of module number 17 and 18. Then we are going to conclude today's class, and before concluding, of course, I will give you all the answers to all the modules that we have discussed in this video. In module number 17, question number B, you are to divide 3 by 28 by 9 by 2. So first of all, we will convert this division sign into a multiplication sign, and when we do that, the fraction to the right hand side of the division sign will be reciprocated. That means 2 will come to the numerator, 9 will become the denominator. So this 3 will cancel out 9 and 3 remains. This 2 will cancel out 28 and 14 remains. So on the numerator part nothing remains, that means only 1 is there, and 14 into 3 gives you 3 4s are 12, 2 1 remains, 3 1 is 3 4, 42. So the denominator will be 42. So this is how you are going to solve all the problems in module number 17. Now let us quickly start module number 18. Question number B says you have to divide 1 2 by 15 by 7 2 by 7. So first of all, what we will do, we will convert both the mixed fractions into improper fractions. So 15 ones are 15 plus 2, 17 by 15 divided by 7 7s are 49, 50 51, so 51 by 7. So now we will convert this division sign into multiplication sign like this. Okay, now let us see 17 into 3, 3 7s are 21, 2 remains, 3 1 is 3, 4 5. So 17 into 3 gives you 51. So this will cancel this and 3 remains. So in the numerator there will be 7, and in the denominator 3 into 15 is 45. So this will be your answer. So this is how you are going to solve all the modules in chapter 5 of your tier 2 syllabus in mathematics. With this, we have come to the end of the Tier 2 syllabus of mathematics. I hope everyone have understood everything very well. If you still have any doubts, feel free to contact me. I'll help you out. Now let us move on to the answers.